Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to learn how listening can help you learn a language faster. This is going to be interesting. As I have mentioned earlier, there are 4 aspects of any language, okay? Any language learning journey. Reading, writing, listening and speaking. And today we are going to talk about listening. So I think listening is one of the most important aspects of any language learning. I'll tell you why. I understand that all of us actually speak English, we can understand English, but when it comes to the listening part, sometimes we may need subtitles while watching the Hollywood movies, or listening a song we may need to search the lyrics. Why? It is because the accent varies. Okay, you know that there are 2 major accents in the world. Let's say the British accent and the American accents. They might be saying the same thing but with the different accents, with the different tones, and that's why listening is important, very important if you're learning a language. And that is exactly why I think listening is very important, especially if you are an Indian, because we actually learn the British English in school, but most of the series that we watch are American, so it's very important for us to practice the listening correctly so that we can learn the English language faster. There is natural background noise in my video today because I'm actually shooting this video in the daytime, and you won't believe everyone in the world I feel like is ready to disturb me while shooting a video. So please bear with me. Number 1, you should practice listening because you train your brain to think in English. This is very important. Whenever you try to speak a language apart from your mother tongue, most of the time our brain subconsciously translate something from the mother tongue to the English language. Okay, for example, I want to make a speech. If I am not that thorough with English, the first thing I'll do is subconsciously, not with the awareness, okay, subconsciously, I'll think of that entire thing in my mother tongue and naturally translate that part in English, okay. That is why whoever is learning the language, especially English, they take time while speaking, okay. They require a little bit of preparation. They don't even know this thing that they subconsciously actually think the entire thing in their mother tongue and then translate into English. But that is the truth. That is why when you start listening, naturally your brain is actually getting trained into thinking English. Okay, that way that entire time frame of thinking in your mother tongue and translating into English, that gets reduced. Okay, that is why listening is very important. Number 2, you actually improve your pronunciation without trying too hard. I'll tell you what. When I started learning English, one of my most favorite series in the world is Friends. Okay, I understand it's in American English, but if you want to get confident in the English speaking, it's a very good thing that you can watch Friends. I really enjoy that series. I remember I was not very sure about most of the pronunciations, and while watching the series, you naturally get way better in pronunciation than you think. Okay, it's very important. It's quite obvious practice that whenever you hear someone talking about anything in that particular language, you try to understand the pronunciation even without noticing. Okay, even without noticing. Number 3, you build the vocabulary with the context. This is my favorite again. If you all have watched the movie English for English, the great late star Sridevi has performed like tremendously in that movie. In that particular movie, she watches a movie in the movie and there is a word, judgmental. She actually goes and I think asks someone from her family what is judgmental, because judge means something, mental means something, and she thinks why that person is calling that lady judgmental. She actually looks fine, she doesn't look mental. This is what I am saying. When you try to listen something in English, one thing you will understand is you learn the vocabulary with the context. If you see or if you hear a conversation and hear the judgmental word, you will understand judgmental means someone who judges without any prior knowledge. Okay, so the meaning of judgmental is different, and whenever you see that in the context, you will understand it very smoothly, rather than going back to the dictionaries or online applications or Google and understanding, okay, what is the meaning. So it's way better, rather than by hearting the vocabulary, you should actually listen something in English language if you want to learn English faster. Number 4, you reduce the fear of speaking. This is very important. If you are planning to learn a language, be it any other language or English, there is always that silent fear that we have, like, okay, what the other people will think, how I'm actually going to sound, will I be able to pronounce it clearly? All these fears are going to vanish once you start listening, okay? Because you know how people speak, you know the accent, you get familiar with the phrases, you get familiar with the small talks and everything. So listening is going to help you learn a language way faster than you can ever think. And I would request all of you who are watching this video, please take some time out every day. You can start listening podcasts, you can start listening audiobooks, you can start listening speeches, anything that you like, but make sure that every day you are spending at least 5 to 10 minutes listening, okay? I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys, and if you have, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. As I have said that this is the new channel, so I would really appreciate all the support coming my way. Thank you and see you for the next video.